Welcome to this week's TDD Weekly Report for the week ending October 23rd. First up, I want to make a correction from last week and get the dates correct. I guess there was some switching of the dates on the Solar Bear Challenge, and then Rob let me know that it was a mistake and he switched it back. So the Solar Bear Challenge and the Polar Bear Challenge, both for motorcyclists, scooters, and mopeds, I believe pretty much anything two wheels that's got a gasoline engine powering it, is going to be from December 1st to February 14th. That's for both contests, so it's not like the original dates I gave. Both contests will be December 1st to February 14th, so I wanted to make sure and get that corrected and cleared up after I talked to Rob about it. So first up here I have articles. Any of you remember the Sony Walkman, the cassette version of the Sony Walkman? Well, believe it or not, Sony announced that they're going to discontinue it. Yeah, I had no idea myself that they even still made it. That was surprising, and even the author of the article in Crunch Gear says he was surprised too that they were even still making the cassette Walkman. I had one of those. I don't think mine was a Sony. I think the cassette Walkman that I had was a Sanyo maybe. But they're still going to continue making the CD Walkmans and the MD Walkmans. In case anybody, I don't know if anybody's gotten into it, but I actually got on the bandwagon with the mini disc, the MD Walkmans. They had these little re-recordable discs in the little cartridges here. I guess it's real popular over in Europe still, and in Japan and places like that. But yeah, I got on the mini disc bandwagon, and now I don't really use it that much. But the quality is good. It does record. The problem was it records in real time, so everything, since it's basically the same thing as audio on an analog tape, you've got to like do everything at normal speed, and then for transferring your files you got to do it right back through the analog output too, so there wasn't like dragging and dropping files. I think that was the real weakness with it. But other than that, I did like the quality of the mini discs, and I guess they will be continuing to make those. And the end of the article tells me that it's not totally dead yet, because it says that Sony branded players are going to be made in China and sent out to Asia and the Middle East, so the cassette based Walkman will live on. I also want to make a shout out to another user. His name is Chad O34. He has a show. It's called The Motorcycle News, and I don't believe any of these shows are a competitor. I think we all have our differences, and his show is going to be mostly focused on motorcycles and motorcycle news, whereas my show is more a variety show. I do motorcycles sometimes, I do other things, but if you get a chance, I'll put a link to his channel down below. But check out Chad O34's channel and his motorcycle news. He has one that he did a month ago, and I'm not sure if he's going to do it on a monthly basis or every 2 weeks or whatever. But anyway, check out the first show he has. He's got some really good editing skills. I really like the way he edits his programs. So another show, if you like what you're seeing here, another show that's similar and something you might like. And do you need something to do while you're out walking or taking a bicycle ride or taking a motorcycle ride, even in a car? You could try geocaching. This is from geocaching.com. The membership's free. You can also, the basic membership's free. You can also get a premium membership for $30, but everything you need to have fun is in a basic membership. No problem. All you need is just a valid email address. It's basically a web-based treasure hunt where people plant little things they call caches. It's basically a little container. Some of them can have nothing but a notebook on them just to log whoever found the cache. Some of them have items in them to exchange, and they ask that you exchange an item of equal or more value for the other item. They also have tokens that can be carried around that are tracking tokens, to where they ask people to take them from cache to cache. So to get an idea, check out that website. And there's also two people that actually got me on this idea too. They're fellow bikers. One of them is named HuachucaGuy, who is in Arizona. In his video, he's looking for a cache that's rather easy. They rate the caches, I think, 1 to 5, 1 being the easiest, 5 being the hardest, like you might have to climb a mountain, which, as a matter of fact, after the HuachucaGuy video, which his cache is an easy one to start with, something like that would be a good, easy starter one. And then after that, we go to Kerry 1982 V6. He goes after a cache that's on a mountainside, which is a little bit more in the difficulty range of probably a 4 to a 5. So I'll give you a couple of short clips to these guys doing their cache hunting, and then I'll give you the links to go to their webpage to see the full video.
Okay, well, the cache we're looking for is called Manpower. You can probably see it there. So we're going to hit into that. We're not too far away. by within a couple hundred yards. So we're going to go see if we can find it. Okay, well, it says we ought to be awfully close, so we're going to kind of start looking around here. And the thing about geocaching is kind of have to look for things that are a little bit out of the ordinary, things that don't look quite right, normal, natural.
Okay, so we found it. I can't give away where I found it at, but just to show you, this is the view. Okay, just wanted to make a quick note. When I opened up this box initially, there was nothing in there. There was a carabiner. I'm going to take that, and in return, I'm throwing in Frosty Snowman, stuffed animal, card holder, a couple of Valentine's toys, prismatic thing, a watch. But I wanted to, because this is one of the harder caches to find.
I did ask my viewers if they had anything that they had either built or modified or worked on that they would like to display for everybody to see on the TDD report, to please send it in. Well, as a matter of fact, my one good friend 54 Shadow worked on a little project too, and I'd like to share this with you.
Hey, 54 Shadow here. Chuck asked me to do a little short video on my little project I've been working on. Always wanted to build a rat rod, and well, that's out of the question. That's pretty expensive. Maybe a rat bike. Well, that's kind of like out of the budget too, so I thought, well, how about a rat bicycle? Okay, well, so first I went up to Walmart and bought a bicycle like this one, and stripped it all down, and bobbed the fenders a little bit and put some pinstriping on. Went to eBay and got a Springer front fork. And the headlight is from an old 6-volt lantern that I've had down through the years. I just stuck it on there. And this little emblem on the front here, the Indian Scout, I found it on an old rusted bicycle when I was probably about 12 years old, out in the boonies somewhere. So I kept it and stripped the paint off of it, repainted it, and stuck it on this bicycle. And let's see, oh, also from eBay, I got a one of those, I guess they call it a Chinese bicycle motor or whatever, but anyway, I got one of those off of eBay and put it on here and motorized it, and got some Indian decals and kind of give it that authentic look. And let's see, it runs pretty well. I'm happy with it, and I gave it the kind of, and oh, plus I painted the rims here to kind of give it that old school look. I'm happy with it, have a lot of fun with it, and I call it the Rat Bone because it's a rat bike, and plus I did it with a bare bones budget, so therefore I called it a Rat Bone. So I'm going to jump on this thing here real quick, do a quick walk around again, and give you this sights and sounds of what it looks like when I'm sitting behind the handlebars here. So be back in the short.
That's about it for this week. I will catch you next week for the Halloween special TDD report. Take care, everybody.